What's up, MMA fans? Today we are catching up with Caio Borralho. Welcome, Caio. How are you?
Hey Marcelo, how are you doing? I'm very, very, very good. Now a new father, né? Yeah, so feeling blessed, very happy to be here with you for sure.
Yeah, and then you're gonna you have your new baby for 7 days.
Yeah,
How is it affecting your camp for the UFC fight in November,
yeah.
UFC Sao Paulo?
Yeah, I started the camp a few weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago. But this week is kind of getting a little bit rough because I'm not getting that much sleep in the night. Everybody knows how it is to have a new baby at home, so I'm not having that much of a sleep. But I already have everything set it up. It's just for this week, and next week I'm gonna start some strategy to keep my to keep myself sleeping better. So it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, and let's talk about. You are the only guy I saw that said Strickland would beat Israel
Yeah,
Adesanya, and you recorded a video, Caio,
yeah,
about that. I see many people after the fight saying, "Oh, I said that, I told you," and things like that. But you is different. I saw in your Instagram you saying that he was going to beat Adesanya, and also I saw the same in another underdog results, O'Malley against Aljamain Sterling. You
yeah,
said O'Malley would win, and you said the way in the round.
yeah.
Man, the Americans fans are going to change your nickname for Mystic Caio, man. You're gonna rob the nickname of Conor McGregor that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of I'm getting a little bit lucky, I think, but the thing is that I analyze fights without emotions. I don't put emotions when I'm going to analyze some fights, and I'm in I'm into it. I'm an athlete. I'm a fighter. I know how it is to be inside the octagon, so I know how it is to get two styles and how they match each other. So in this fight with Strickland and Adesanya, I knew that two styles they don't match. So I was always Strickland all the time before the fight. Because after the fight, it's easy to say that, oh, I think that. But after before the fight is harder. And a lot of people said, oh, are you crazy? You're going with Strickland? You're delusional. I was like, okay, guys, I'll talk to you later.
Also, I have to ask Mystic Caio, who do you think is gonna win? Because you trained both. You trained with Strickland, of course, you know his style, but you also trained with Shimaev and also with Paulo Costa, and
Yeah,
they will fight
yeah.
in Abu Dhabi in October. And who do you think is gonna win? How do you see that fight, Caio, going?
Yeah, I think there's a pretty even matchup. Like stylistically, they are very even. Like one is more striker, another is more little bit of grappling, but their level is very matched. But I think Shimaev maybe has the advantage for this fight because of the weight cut. He's coming up a division to 185. He's not gonna have to cut a lot of weight, and he'll be like 100% full of energy. On the other side, we have Borrachinha that we know is a big guy for middleweight, and he cuts a lot of weight. We all know that he missed weight already. So I think maybe this is the trigger point on this fight. The gas tank. How they gonna recover from the weight cut? And it seems that Shimaev is gonna have a smoothest or a better weight cut than Borrachinha, and maybe that will make a difference on this fight.
I see. And talking about your fight, you're
Yeah,
gonna fight in São Paulo,
yeah,
November, UFC São Paulo. After having many fights outside of Brazil, you're gonna fight Nursulton Ruziboev, and you're coming from a very impressive record since you fought twice in the Dana White Contender Series to get a place in the UFC.
hmm,
Both you got impressive wins, and then UFC gave you pretty much hard fights.
yeah.
First, a Russian, Gadzi Omagadziev, and you
Undefeated.
you 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 won by technical decision. Then Armen Petrosian from Armenian, and you got a decision, unanimous decision. Then Mahmoud Muradov from Uzbekistan, and you got a decision unanimous. And then you submitted the Polish Michael Olenchuk via rear naked choke in the second round. Now you're gonna get another Uzbek, Nursulton Ruziboev. The guy has 47 fights, 35 wins, 13 by knockout, and 20 via submission. What are you expecting for this fight in Sao Paulo?
I expect Ruziboev as a very tough opponent. I think he's a very dangerous guy, very long, very tall. He knows how to counter punch, and he's not that undimensional like the other fighters that I faced, right? So maybe that can be you obviously it's gonna be a hard fight because he's a very good guy with a high level, but I don't think he faced tough opponents like me. I don't think he faced a level of opponents like myself. You know, if you see his records, a little bit of a padded record. He his last fight before going to the UFC, he faced a guy that was 12 wins and 12 defeats. And if you see all the other guys that he faced, they're not that good. The only guys that were a little bit good, he lost the fight, and so maybe he's gonna have a hard time with me because I'm well rounded. I can do everything and I can mix it up a lot. And for sure, he's gonna be here in my home country, in my hometown. He's gonna feel the energy. He's gonna feel the energy from the crowd. So I'm gonna drown him, put him down, and finish him inside 2 or 3 rounds, maybe.